Hey y'all, so Mercury is retrograde until May the 14th in the sign of Taurus. So Mercury rules all types of communication. So that goes through social media, text messaging, phone conversations, verbal conversations, emails, even things like you get sent through the mail. Any type of documentation is ruled by Mercury. Mercury also rules our mental capacities. It's our nervous system as well. So it has a lot to do with our brain function, how we process information, and also how we express that information. So Mercury retrograde is not actually when Mercury is going backwards. A planet cannot go backwards. It cannot orbit backwards. But from our vantage point, when it slows down, it appears as though it is navigating in reverse. So Mercury retrograde is a great time to do the things: review, revise, revamp, and rest. So here's some quick tips of do's and don'ts while Mercury is retrograde. And since Mercury has a lot to do with documentation, it's a wonderful time to review, revamp, and revise all of that, any type of correspondence. So mediation is a great time. Renegotiating deals and contracts is also a wonderful thing to do during this time. Do not launch anything new under a Mercury retrograde. It's a great time to revamp anything that you're trying to create or put out or launch. It's a great time to kind of go through and revise and make changes to things and then initiate it after Mercury stations direct. Mercury retrograde is also a great time for you to get closure on things. Allow things to resurface so that way you can gain a different insight, another outlook, and then determine if it needs to be in your life or not. Mercury is about how we relate to not only people and the environment, but also how are we relating to ourselves. So it's a wonderful time for you to rest and reconnect with who it is that you are. Mercury also rules our vehicles and transportation, right? So it's a wonderful time to make sure you get your maintenance done sometime before a Mercury retrograde, preferably during the shadow phase, or make sure that you're getting it taken care of during the retrograde, because if not, it's going to make sure that you do. Mercury retrograde is also a wonderful time to be reminded that we need to slow down and make sure that we're paying attention to what we're doing. A lot of the times we have hiccups and mistakes, and it's not Mercury that's doing it to us. It is us that's doing it to ourselves. Mercury is just the messenger. Mercury is the ruler of Virgo and Gemini, so typically Virgo and Gemini, they either are going to have a really great time with the Mercury retrograde or a really challenging time, especially if you have heavy Gemini or Virgo placements in your chart. So I hope this helps. Happy Mercury retrograde. Take it easy on yourself out there.